Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Daily Journals. Welcome back to my channel on day 2 of Vlogmas. We are here today with a memory plan with me for the week of the 1st of November. We're using this mystery kit from Plannerface. I think it was August? September? Mystery kit? Don't know which. That's what I've got left after using it for pre-planning. I've got my stickers pulled out here in my Plannerface reusable sticker album, just those 2 pages. I'm going to colour block, hence why these are all blue there. This is the washi I have. It's from Simply Gilded. This is not the right washi because I'm using rose gold foil. Let me grab the right washi. This is the right washi from Simply Gilded. Sorry, that was me picking out the wrong washi. We are using rose gold foil, and this is the week. We're not doing bougie boxes or anything fancy. We are colour blocking though. Yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to get the base of the spread down. Okay, for today's little social justice, wow, I can't speak today. Social justice chat, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to read an extract from the Slumflowers book. She is a fantastic woman to follow if you aren't following her and are into sort of social justice, feminism, particularly, and Black Lives Matter. Go and follow her. Anyway, this is the page I'm going to read. Challenge the ideas you have been taught about gender and carry out your own research on the origins of these concepts. But most importantly, make the effort to engage with experiences that make you feel uncomfortable. Because it is through this discomfort that the work truly begins. The work is nebulous, never-ending and really hard. But so is life. Imagine who you would be right now if you'd never challenged some of the toxic behaviours and thoughts you have since outgrown. Would you want to hang out with that person? I definitely wouldn't want to hang out with the 17-year-old me who was hard-headed and culturally unaware. But at the same time, I'm glad I held enough space for myself to grow out of that mental space. I'm glad I became introspective enough to confront the ideas that I had subconsciously downloaded from the chaotic world surrounding me. If you have access to Instagram, you also have access to resources and tools you can use to educate yourself. If you don't like reading in this way, then there are videos you can access on the internet. And if you don't like watching, there are podcasts on almost every possible social topic you can think of. We are running out of excuses to remain ignorant in a world that thrives off our cluelessness. And if you still don't know where to start with where you are and who you are. What were the circumstances you were born into? What did the world look like when you were a child compared to now? How much influence do you recognise you have in the immediate world around you? How can you be kinder? Ultimately, one person cannot change the world, and it should never be one person's responsibility. But we can all try. If you are stuck on where to start, the work begins with you. And I think this is it makes several really good points. But I think the most important thing is that I took from it, or the most important things that I took from it, is start with you. If you don't know what to do, start with you. There's always things you can do. And yes, it might not feel like you're making a huge difference. It might not feel like one little thing you do makes a difference to anybody. But I promise it is. And it might not be about changing the world, but it'll definitely make a difference, and you should try and do it anyway. And the other really good point, sorry, I got a text and distracted myself. And the other really important thing I think it brought up was the fact that you're surrounded by resources. You just have to take some time to go and find them. Follow social justice Instagrams, YouTube channels, podcasts, and then engage with them, listen to them, read their posts, listen or watch their videos. There's so much you can do from the comfort of your own home to educate yourself and others, and it's really important that we do so and that we don't let this movement of social justice fall apart. We need to keep pushing and keep doing it, and then only then, when we are keeping challenging things, might we actually get some social justice. Surprise! My camera ran out of space and I didn't realise till I'd finished the spread. I've now got new memory cards so that won't happen again. I'd actually ordered them before this, but I thought there was enough space to get the plan with me on this card, but there wasn't. But well, we're here now. So I thought that instead of obviously planning the spread with me, I'd talk through everything I popped down in the spread and what happened, and show you all the stickers I used and stuff. I just thought it might still make a bit more of an interesting video, and this spread is too pretty to not share. Like, just look at that foil wiggle. So yeah, let's have a little zoom in and have a little look at what I did. So I'm gonna zoom and talk, so we're gonna have a little bit shaky probably. So in the sidebar, I just put my usual best bits. You can stop and read what they were if you want. I used a heart checklist and put a Monday through Sunday tracker on it. I started it on call shifts this week because for the last 3 months I have been just working 8 till 6. It's actually 9 to 5, but 2 hours, 1 hour either end. On top of that, but this was the week I started doing on calls again. I was on nights at the weekend, and then I just put the book I finished, how I was feeling, and that I was planning my revision for my exam. So this is the spread. It is a Plannerface mystery kit, obviously, and I used 4 boxes on every day because I had plenty of them, and I added little tinies to everything. So first up we have my morning routine marked in, and my work. I did my morning routine every single day this week, and I marked it in the same way, just using one of the Plannerface icons, a morning routine script from my shop, and then some of them have twinkles in, but not all of them, I don't think. I marked work in the same way Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because they were the 3 days I was on normal day at work. And then at work I ended up staying up for absolute ever, and it was really frustrating. I think because the consultant I was with was on call, but there were still several things going on, so I just ended up staying for a long time. This is just to mark doing revision, and then at home we did some tidying. I wasn't at Rangers this week. I think it was a D of E week, and I don't help with that because generally most of it's while I'm still at work. I then wrote my birthday cards for the month. I tend to write my birthday cards in a big block, just to try and get them out efficiently. We were watching House, we're still watching House, and I did some planning. On to Tuesday, again, morning routine and work. We're just going to speed through that. This then happened at work. You can read it if you really want. It was just something that happened at work. It was a bit frustrating. There was a long debate. We spent forever debating whether we were going to do it, and we did in the end. I then met the person that I'm going to be on call with, and she was absolutely lovely. As of February I'm going to be on call with her, which will be good, rather than at the moment when I'm on with random locums. Then did revision again, had guides, and this is a cut up half box. I cut it up to make it fit. One of the guides has been a bit annoying, but these things happen. They're that age sometimes, and they're lovely most of the time, but yeah, one of them was winding me up, and then we watched my house after guides. Wednesday, same thing, morning routine and work. One of the consultants made a bit of an odd comment. I haven't written their name in because, you know, I shouldn't. So that's there. Then was marking days for revision. I mostly do revision questions on my phone, so yeah. I was then working on our save the dates. I will one day finish these save the dates. I'm hoping today I'll at least finish the designing mostly, and we'll get them out so it will stop being marked every week in my planner. I then got really stressed out about the accommodation. I talked for ages about this in the original footage that didn't record. But basically, I was looking for accommodation before and after our wedding. I'm still going to tell the story because I feel like that's part of why you come to watch Plan With Me's, to like talk about our lives. But basically we were looking for somewhere to stay the night before and the night after our wedding, with some of the wedding party and maybe some guests as well. And we were originally planning to get a house, and then we started looking at hotels. There's not really anywhere ideal, and then we discovered that, or we remembered that our venue, which I'm not telling anybody what our venue is because I have said what our wedding date is online. I don't want to say what our venue is, just because the sort of venue it is I will explain after we get married, which is just over 6 months. By the time you see this video, it's like more than 7 months at this point. Anyway, they're opening a hotel next year before our wedding, and they've said we can have first preference of our wedding date. So until then, I felt really stressed about it, and I spent the whole evening stressing about it for no real reason. And then we watched the house. So that's the first half. Let's look at the second half in a bit more detail. Thursday got a day extender, which is absolutely stunning. So again, I'm going to just speed through morning routine and doing a bike ride, boring, nobody cares, and revision. These two things are then in the wrong order, but that's fine. So I packed up my sticker orders and things like that, and then I started doing some cutting for new releases, and did the post office run with new releases, and not with new releases, with the orders. I then started doing some design work for November new releases, so I was designing on iPad and then moved on to the PC. I then printed and foiled a load of the new releases and then cut some of them. We then had a date night where we played Diablo. I pulled some stickers for filming and we watched some House. So she then went to bed and I did some more cutting, but I didn't bother marking it in because it was just like repeats of things I'd already marked earlier in the day. But I stayed up because I was on nights for the weekend. On to Friday we have another, this one's just a half box day extender. So we have Sleep In. Again, I was on nights, so I went to bed I think about 3 a.m. and then 2 a.m, 3 a.m, and then slept in as much humanly possible. Then did my morning routine and a workout, nothing much to say. I started printing the new bookmark things for bookmarks for my planners. This is a oops one, but because I changed the design after this, but I was printing all the papers for those. Then I got a letter about my tax code, so I knew my tax code was wrong, but they'd actually changed it to something else that still isn't right. So I got really stressed out about this. So yeah, and I got really fixated on trying to work out what was going on. So I felt really, really rubbish about it. And then because I was feeling so rubbish, Mum tried to give me like, she was trying to be like, look, it just really doesn't matter, but got stressed out about the fact that I felt like it did matter when she was like, no, it doesn't. So we ended up having a bit of an argument. It was fine. She was just looking out for me, but I wasn't in the right place to hear it. Anyway, I then went to work and did my night shift. I was expecting to be on ITU, but they switched me to acutes, which made much more sense because I'm not capable of being the doctor on ITU overnight at the moment, just because it's really new to me and I've never worked on ITU, so it just seems silly for an on-call shift for me to be on ITU. Moving on to the weekend, I slept obviously because I'd finished my night shift, did my morning routine when I got up. Because I'd got some sleep in this night shift, I had a bit of time to do some stuff, so I finished cutting and foiling new releases, which was really good. I think I must have finished designing them or something. I don't know. Anyway, I did some cutting and foiling. Oh, maybe I remade the ones that were wrong. I don't remember. Anyway, we then watched some House. We had pizza, and then I went to work, and we had an admission to ITU overnight, which I helped with, but it was a bit like so yeah, I did help on ITU even because like anaesthetics ITU work together. So anaesthetics is like putting people to sleep, and ITU is intensive care. And they generally work quite closely together. Their consultants tend to be the same. Like a lot of ITU doctors are, or nearly all ITU doctors are intensivists. Intensivists are anaesthetists, but not all anaesthetists are intensivists. I hope that makes some sense. Anyhow, hence why like we help each other out, because there's like two of us on call together and we just help each other out where needed. And I wasn't that busy, and the other person was busier, so I helped. Anyhow, moving on to Sunday, slept in again, did my morning routine, we ate dinner and watched some House again, popped in a little divider to fill up this day a bit more, went to my night shift. My night shift wasn't too bad. I got snuggled up into bed. I'd like helped on ITU, there wasn't much left to do there, so I got snuggled up into bed to try and get some sleep, and then the bleep went off, which was really annoying. Like, I know I was being paid to be there and paid to respond to it, but like, so I was like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep in case I get bleeped, and then as soon as I decided to try and go to sleep, the bleep went off. But I did get some sleep after that, so it was good still. So yeah, that was my Bonfire Night week. This was Bonfire Night, hence the kit. And this was a Plannerface mystery kit, absolutely gorgeous. I loved watching the fireworks on my way to work these 2 nights when there were fireworks going off on my way. But yeah, all in all, an alright week. This was a bit and I got really in fact it was quite a stressful week, but it was alright overall. Yeah, I love this kit and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of sad I used it on a week where I had no Bonfire Night plans, but also I'm not going to have any Bonfire Night plans till at least next year, and I'm trying not to hoard kits, so I used it. So yeah, that is all I've got for this video. I'm sorry that the first plan with me in Vlogmas has been not really a plan with me. I will be back, so you'll be getting memory plan with me's every whatever day today is. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, every Thursday you'll get a memory plan with me, and every Monday will be a pre-plan with me. So plenty of plan with me's to come in Vlogmas. I am doing Vlogmas throughout the whole of December, so there will be a new video every day until the 31st of December. So make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm sure more of my future plan with me's will be more proper plan with me's. But thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!